What's up, everybody? Stephan with the Pantek brothers, and I am in Japan, back to bring you some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And I'm facing the CPU on Auto Duel. We're gonna first face Mickey with the 1000 Dragon deck, which pretty much means polymerization to the max. And I start out the duel with a gray monster that could easily give me the edge, but the computer uses the Moray of Greed, and then I end up getting cards I can't use. And of course, Mickey would get polymerization and get out 3 monsters to Tsunami. Anyways, that can't be helped. I really got to change out Moray of Greed and get a better card into my deck that the computer cannot mess up. It just is destroying me every single time. Next, we're going to face Ashley with the Gemini monsters. Easy deck, hands down. This is usually a guaranteed win, even if your Auto Duel deck isn't that strong. I am rocking Mythic Depths, which always going to give me that Umi card on the playing field. And in this duel, I have just dominating beater deck here. And I do end up getting a level 7 monster that I would love the CPU to tribute summon and give me some more points, but it's auto dueling and I was doing something else at the time, so I'll let it slide. And at this point, I actually leveled up something in my missions. I completed 50 world duels, which I swore I've already done. They've updated it some, and right now there's actually a new event going on, where I'll make a video about it later. If anyone has any ideas and comments about how to get those ultra rare gems, please let me know, because I am dying to get me some. And next up, did not get to see the name of that monster deck, but Haley usually is pretty easy. She has a lot of flip effect monsters that take control, and so if you don't have something to counter that, that can get you in trouble. These auto duels can go either way, because sometimes the CPU does not attack the right monster. It drives me crazy! But this time, luckily enough, it does, which is going to completely put her at a disadvantage, having 3 freaking monsters on the field, and I am left to put it away, and the CPU is smart enough to tribute summon so that I can get rid of this freaking card. That she get 2 traps in a row that increase her defense by 500 points, so I couldn't destroy it with my weaker monster. For some reason, the CPU didn't use that one. Oh, I think it's because the spell card that I played actually doesn't allow the monster to attack that same turn, which I actually don't think is true. But anyways, we're going to keep going with Meg with a 1000 Dragon deck as well. We're going to see if she gets her polymerizations going. Some of them have very good polymerization decks, others do not. It's kind of hit or miss. Right now, all of these CPU characters are level 20, so it cannot be that difficult. One thing that I wish the CPU would do more of is placing out traps. Sometimes I could have 3 Jar of Greeds in my hand and he'll only put down 1. Drives me absolutely crazy. Don't understand it. Anyways, the CPU does a fantastic job in dealing out what monsters and priorities. But Meg's deck, she's just got a really easy way to get out lots of monsters. But that doesn't bother me, especially with that monster that allows to do the difference between attack and defense points as life point damage is so amazing. And I decided to hit up T. Gardner. This is obviously, when you're facing characters, it cannot be auto-dueled. So this is one that will be controlled by myself. And let's see how I do, because honestly I don't remember this duel at all. Very good starting hand. 2 very high level monsters that I can't really use. But I'm going to save that Moray of Greed and just put the Jar of Greed, because I want to use those monsters later on if possible. Now, Tia Gardner's deck isn't that complicated, even at her higher levels. I haven't unlocked level 40 yet, so I'm still waiting to see what that's going to be like. But with my deck now and the cards that I have, this is going to be steamrolling her so hard. One cards that I'm having trouble with my current deck is the card that when it flips over, it sends the attacking monster back to the hand. That card caused me some pains when I'm in PvP mode. But you can't really do anything about that, and you just have to kind of be careful. But because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game that always benefits the aggressor in the duel. It's always better just to attack the face down monster than to wait thinking that it could be a certain monster you're afraid of. In any case, I am just OP out the waterfall. Something I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I had 2 tribute summons that time. I got special summon and a tribute summon technically, but who's really counting? Except, the actual point people. Next to Belle with 1,000 energy, 1,000 dragon. I don't want them together. I've actually had Belle a couple of times where she's had a really amazing starting hand and really destroyed my deck on auto duel, that is. Hopefully with this starting hand I should be good to go. I literally have everything I need to deal with anything she throws at me. And really wish that he would use that spell card, the quick effect to destroy. There it is, now it's gone. And she has another one. These CPU characters, I swear they don't have like randomly drawn decks. That what they have are just randomly set cards that they will always get. Because I swear I've always faced her where she always gets those cards. And the max you can have is 3 of those in the deck. And it just drives me crazy. She always gets it every single duel. I don't think there's ever a duel where I get like 1 card every single time. Unless there's a way to do that. Because I remember one of the old DS games, or maybe it was Game Boy Advance, where you could set 1 card that will always be in your starting hand. And that was game changer. You could pick, I mean, obviously there's a limit to the strength of the card that you could use in the beginning, but either way, like, that is such a game changer to be able to place 1 card in the beginning of your deck at every single duel. And if they added to this, I feel like it would kind of break the game, because there are quite a few cards that would just make it almost impossible. Anyways, now we're on to Fusion Combination with Andrew. And again, just a reminder, all these are level 20. I have not unlocked the higher level characters yet, but that will be coming up soon. Speaking of which, it is actually the 23rd of December right now. Almost Christmas. And I really wish I could get some more gems to unlock packs. But one of the most frustrating things in the game, when I finally got one of the packs all the way down to 0 and it reset back up to 80, which is the second deck, or the second pack that you were able to get in the store, I was so disappointed. I mean, it makes sense, because then you can get higher level cards again and then get them in the card trader and get those higher level gems. But the Blue Eyes pack from the store is 200 packs. 200 packs! That will take, it takes forever for me to get through. Maybe just because I'm just starting out, but in the beginning, when I got the app in Japan, they were handing out gems left and right for celebrating X number of downloads in Japan in their release. And so I was getting 500 gems like almost daily. So I was able to get through that whole 200 pretty quickly. But it just takes a while, man. Anyways, that is all I have for you for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and my auto duels with the CPU. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.